Hello, I'm Aiden. Welcome back to my channel. I am kind of sunburnt right now, and you know what that means? It's time for Polybridge 2 again. I believe we're still in World 4, but we're kind of cruising through it. Even the bouncy, springy ones, even the hydraulic levels, perhaps I am becoming goated, and I want to see if that trend continues. Alright, we're on level 4-6 safety gap. We've got $58,000 to play with. And one of you lovely commenters told me there's a lot more to this game than, like, it seems. There's, like, challenges on every level, and then all the bonus worlds you unlock along the way, too. So, World 4 isn't even close to the end. But that's fine, because I enjoy this game a lot. So, 58 grand, we have Road, Wood, Steel, and Spring unlocked. My arch nemesis, the bouncing buggy. And we have 11 road bits, which I don't think... Yeah, it does not get us all the way over there. Which maybe is why they provided springs? Because dude's got good acceleration. So maybe... and we just have the 2 nodes. Just the 2 red nodes here. So perhaps it's one of them things where, like, I have to do a little launch pad and then maybe a little landing bit for 58 grand. That doesn't seem terribly terrible. So at 11 road bits by 2 meters, we have 22 meters of road, but I want to save at least 2 bits at the end here for the landing, which means I can go 18, I believe, if I do the math right, but then it's on a curve, so maybe I'll just go less than that. I'll do like this. That's not enough. That is not enough. I'm trying to visualize in my brain, my big brain of mine. If I do a launch up to maybe yonder, or maybe if I know how this game works. You think I've played this game for long enough, right? I might know the controls? Nah, not really. So if we take him down some, and then back up, to make a jump. And we have 3 road bits left over to do some kind of landing. The issue is finding a way to support this so it doesn't immediately fall, because we're literally gonna have to wall brace this entire construction here. Which might be a pain in the ass. But I'm about to find that out. $58 grand. But to find out if that's doable. I do have steel, which is good, because I don't like not having steel. Is it possible to get away with something like this? I have my doubts. But I want to find out. Depending how much reinforcing I have to do, I might triangle time through this. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to need to fast forward. I just added some bits of steel to it. I was going to start making a landing, but first of all, I don't even know if this first bit is gonna hold. Like, I reinforced the wall bracing, and I brought some of this steel up. But even if it does hold, I don't know where this dude's gonna land even, you know? So I just want to see, does it hold itself? It's a pretty resounding no. And I also got comments too saying that like reinforced road may or may not be the way to go for certain issues that may arise, because roads and things like that can actually add weight, where I guess a lot of the rest of Polybridge 2, most of the materials don't have a weight to them, but the roads do. So I just added a couple bits, and then with how much that's pulling, I added steel, maybe? Still a no. Still a no. Perhaps if I just stop being a dang fool and actually add a truss to that bit, perhaps it could be as simple as that. Maybe. But that is such a long span. That's such a long span to be held up on this one corner. Like, I'm kind of not surprised it breaks, you know? But I also don't know what else I can do to support it, unless I add another wall brace to this bit, maybe. Maybe? No. Okay, perhaps I'm thinking about this all wrong. Maybe full restart. Maybe I don't make that first length so long. Maybe I just make the landing bit a bit longer. Well, I don't know if this is much better, to be completely honest. I'm still way under budget, meaning I could probably reinforce a lot more of this side, considering I still don't think that side's gonna hold itself, but I made it shorter, and then I made the landing, even though I kind of only pictured the landing being 2 pieces of road, I made it 4, because I had the extra road bits. It holds itself. Wait, why the hell are you so slow? Why? Wait a fucking minute. Why is dude so slow? What? Safety gap. Why? I'm confused, and I'm almost certain I'm gonna have to do another full rebuild. Ooh, I was only looking at acceleration and horsepower. His speed's only 4. That's not bueno and not what I expected. Well, shit. Okay. Reset numero dos. I guess I'll make both sides symmetrical and just see how far I can make them go? Maybe? Now I have 11 pieces of road, which does not lend things to be really symmetrical. But if I do this and that, like, there's no way he makes that jump, right? With how slow his ass was? There's no way he makes that jump. How the hell is this meant to be done? Safety gap. Oh, I'm confused now. I'm confused as to what this is expecting of me. Because that dude's too slow to make even a tiny jump, you know? Maybe, and this could be a really silly idea, what if I just send him up and make a landing? He'll probably fall right into the water if I do that. But like what? There's no... My math brain isn't thinking right now, and I can't think of a way to make sure this dude can make it. You know? I'm at a loss. I really don't have much faith in this design either. But that's as much road as I have. That's kind of like I've got him dipped down to make a little jump, but knowing how slow his ass is, I don't even know if he's gonna make it. But it holds. Right. So what do I do then? Safety gap. Is this one of these things where like they require you to do weird dangly roads or something? I don't have any clue. No shot, right? No fucking way that's how that's meant to be done. Wow. Wow. I made a suspension bridge, spring bridge, dangly road. What a weird level. I even hit 99% stress anyway. Not in the top 50%, not in the top 30k. That's kind of below par for me recently, but at least I did it. I just didn't think that's how it's really meant to be done. Let's see what other people did, because other people have to have been smarter than I. I did it for $56,000. Here's a nice cheap one for 36 grand. That's... Yeah, okay, so that's just a way smarter version of the bridge I made. Completely same idea, but I was the stupid one who did it for way too much money. That's really clever. For a level, personally, I didn't enjoy that. The whole dangly road thing, the springs, the buggy, that's a bad vibe. That's not bridgy, you know? That's like, hey, explore our physics engine, you know? That's not really like, hey, build a bridge. Regardless, my gripes aside, that's really clever. I like that. So 56 grand, I want to see who did it for ridiculously expensive. Because there's always one. There's, oh, what the $5,700? That's gotta be hacks, right? That's gotta be cheats, right? Road's not that long, buddy. What? Like what? Something's weird with that one, and I don't like it. Let me know in the comments, because that, to my untrained eyes, that just looks like hacks. That looks like cheats, brother. I don't see any stupid expensive ones that I'm used to seeing on the other levels. Probably because mine was the stupid and expensive one. Oh, here's an interesting one though, for 46 grand. So it's a or damn near completely rigid bridge. I see mostly steel and wood, and there's a couple springs up in here. But that's almost how my idea started. Like, I wanted to make a ramp for it. I just didn't know it went so slow. So the ramp, and then there's little landing bits that just help it get to the other side. That's kind of nice. I like that. I like that a lot. What is next up? 4-7 Big Spender, which is kind of ass backwards considering we have 14 grand, road, wood, and rope, and a fairly heavy tractor, which is slow. Interesting. Alright, first thing that comes to mind is like a truss over the top to take compression, and then one of those like rope triangle supports on the bottom to deal with tension, stress. But there's also this node down here, which makes me think that there is a reason there's a node down there. But I'll burn that bridge when I get to it. I'm just gonna start, not with road, with wood, start making my trusses and keeping an eye on that budget, because that is a really, really small budget. And even if I keep my tried and true triangles, neat alliteration, tried and true triangles nice and small, that's damn near budget. That's damn near budget, and I haven't even added the rope support like I kinda hoped to. Cause this dude weighs 7 mass, and I don't even think this bridge is holding itself. Right. So, like if I do the rope idea, whoops, not like that. If I do the rope idea, how much does that cost? A lot. Shucks. Yep, okay, that costs a lot. But does it hold? Yeah, it's not gonna hold him though. Okay, so then what do? Right? Perhaps? Okay, I have an idea. I'm not sure if it's gonna pan out. But I wanna try. Well, that didn't pan out budget-wise. I thought if I made the top truss like super tiny and then really went all in on the rope idea, it might have gotten me somewhere. It did make it less stressed. It didn't make it hold any better though. What? Big spender. Yeah, but like, what the fuck do I do to not be a big spender? Right? Like, what even? Oh, I am confused on this one. Perhaps if I do the truss under, like a regular people truss, and then I do this, Is that perhaps the idea? Because then the rope is stronger than wood under tension. But then again, these ropes aren't necessarily going to be happy with that layout. Yeah. Because they're not all under the same amount of tension. Uh-huh. So, what if... Oh, shit. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, but it might. This is not good. This is not good. I don't like it. But what does the game engine think of it? Okay, it too thinks it's not very good. Understandable. What if I add a little cheeky wooden muscle? What then? What then, you little freak? Flip that bad puppy. 400 bones over budget. Uh-huh. I guess it holds, but it's kind of wibbly wobbly. Yeah, what the... What does it want? What does it want me to do? Big spender. Big spender my ass. What do you mean? I'm really confused. Oh. Like it feels like I'm on the right path. Like there's a reason they added the node down there, right? Like, if I could just afford this? No, I cannot. No, I cannot. How much money could I save by making it smaller? Surely this won't kill me, 'cause I'm so confident it'll work all of a sudden. I mean, it has to. They put the node there. They put the... You Polybridge 2 devs. Not that you're watching, but if you were, that'd be very neat. I love your game, but like, come on. $24? I had to save $24? There. This has to be how it's meant to be done, right? It wants to be supported from the bottom, but like, it's not working. It's not working, just like my dang brain. Okay, no, I got this. Confidence above all. What if I just save money and get rid of a piece of wood? Because I removed 2 wooden muscles, and I instead just have this 1 wooden muscle now, which I can afford to make larger. I don't know if that's really for the better though. In fact, I'm just gonna delete this because of this, the balance of it just being on 1 node. I want it to be perfectly symmetrical, but I also... Clearly, these tinier triangles have to be larger. But, like, I just don't know what I can get away with budget-wise. Like, that works for budget, but I don't think it works for the stress. Unless it totally does. Unless it completely does. Oh my god. Max stress 99.9. That is not very safety percent, but holy hell, it worked. I spent so long on this level. I spent a while on the last level too. This one took me a while though. Oh boy. Okay, so I did it for just under 14 grand. Top 48%, not top 30k. Oh, I swear to God, anytime I open up the show saying anything remotely confident, like, oh, I think I'm goated, oh, it comes back to bite me. Every time. I want to see what other people did, though. So I did it for 13 grand 800. Someone did it here for 12,200. Oh, he gets stuck, but he makes it, doesn't he? Wow. Wow. Okay, so, and they did the thing I was trying to do, but they saved money because the bridge dips down also. So all of these trusses underneath are held under tension from the rope, and then the middle bit, because the bridge dips so far, the middle bit gets to use that anchor. That's smart. That's smart. I'll give you that, mister. What the hell is this? Dangly road with a floppy. Dangly road with a floppy. I don't like it. I don't like it too much. I get it. And good on ya for finding that little thing in the physics engine that just makes road, I guess, not separate or break. But I don't like it. But I did it. Finally. 4-8 thread the needle. Oh God. A bouncing buggy level is gonna be on the next episode of Polybridge 2. I can't wait. I can't tell if the sunburn also melted my brain along with my face skin, but those last two levels I could not, I couldn't grasp for the longest time. At least I did them. Under budget and unbreaking, at least I did them. So we've got a bouncing buggy level next episode of Polybridge, which I am looking forward to with great enthusiasm. Hey, the game's fun. This springs and some of the physics, whatever. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, smooch that subscribe button. I appreciate you. Bye.